Hi, Judy from Witchpeace Craft. Welcome to #BookBuddyAU. My 6 months make-along is now drawing to a close. I'm going to showcase the second book for June, and that'll be The Lost in the Make-Along. Sometime early July, I'll do a participant prize draw for one lucky person who took part in the make-along. So, what did we do for the first week in June? Our book was soccer. I just love it. Now, this book, I did a little different because the FIFA World Cup was starting. It has started and games are underway. If I can find a YouTube video to the opening ceremony, I'll put a link in the description below so you can check it out. What did I make? What are these? They're kitten hacky sacks. Hacky sacks. Now, I decided on these because kids can kick them around like a soccer ball and improve their skills. I made them out of 10-ply cotton. The white cotton was gifted to me by a friend, Janice, and the black is cotton I had on hand. I would have liked to have made them in green and gold for Australia to go with the book, but I didn't have the gold colour. And I wasn't buying new yarn. I just thought I'm going to use up scraps, so I used black and white to represent a soccer ball. Why is it bagged up like this? Well, my market last weekend, I took it along to sell. No one was really interested in the books. I only had about 3 on display, book buddies. I think they're more of a Christmas market idea to sell for gifts. But he's bagged up like this, ready for another market where I may sell him. We don't watch a lot of soccer or FIFA, any of that. It's usually time differences for games and things. And there's been a bit of controversy about, you know, people going to the USA, what they've had to go through to get there, even the players. And a bit of controversy about advertising. You know, soccer was 2 halves and currently we're getting 4 quarters, which is really quite ridiculous. But anyway, that's the way of the world. Everything is changing. But I did enjoy making the hacky sacks, and I probably will make some more and sell them on my market. I'll have like a little basket full of them. Something reasonably priced for kids to buy, especially something they can kick around. I've started this one. I'm going to use up my scrap cottons. The pattern I used is on Ravelry B Crochet Live Kickin' Hacky Sack. There it is. Made in acrylic, I think. Supply worsted weight yarn. They used Cairns Simply Soft, and they did changing colors. I just changed, like did 1/2 white, 1/2 black, and I used a 4mm crochet hook. They used a 3.75, and yes, I thought they were great, and I may make a few. If I don't sell them, I'll just donate them to charity. But that's what I made for my first book in June. My second book that I'm going to showcase now, our last book for our make-along. At the market, there was a local author who's written a children's book. I didn't get to go down and look at it. I wish I had now, because I would have liked to have done that one. But I did always have this one earmarked, which I bought during the process of this make-along, because I thought it was funny. So what it is, if you remember the story Swallowing a Fly, well, there's a whole series come out of swallowing different things. And this came about because my hairdresser told me about them. Her mother had bought one, and she said she cracked up reading it because it was about an old lady who swallowed a mozzie who must be an Aussie. So I went to the bookshop, and yes, they had some, but they didn't have that one. And this one caught my eye because I thought it was quite funny. So a little book, and it's a paperback. It says on the front, Kids Party Bag Fillers by P. Crumble and Louise Shea. And it is, there was an old bloke who swallowed a chook. And it goes, there was an old bloke who swallowed a chook. I don't know why he swallowed that chook, but cripes, that's crook. Look out, one and all, the old bloke has a bottomless belly. Will his eating frenzy ever end? Now there's lots of colours in there. It's really quite a good little book. There's a lot in there. There's chooks with eggs, lots of gold and colour. All the pink galahs on the wire. I love galahs. A possum with a swollen belly who's been eating too much. Butterflies. Underground with the worms and bones. It's a great story based on that theme. You've got lizards. So there's lots in this book to inspire you. Purples, golds, greens, plants. So there's a lot to inspire your last project for our make-along. Don't forget to send me your photos so I can do a slideshow in July when I announce the participant winner. But I hope you like this little book. Of course, I have no idea what I'm going to make yet. I have to keep looking at it. But I will be bagging this up for a Christmas present with a plushie. So that's it for our make-along. #BookBuddyAU. I hope you enjoyed it. We didn't get as many participants as I would have liked. I don't know what I'll be doing next year. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to do a make-along. If I do, it'll probably only be 3 to 4 months. 6 months seems to go forever. I know 12 months is way too long. We've done that in the past. I did have one idea for a make-along that I could steal from someone, but who knows. If you're bored with make-alongs, let me know. Would you rather have a mystery project that we all make or a theme like Book Buddy AU? It would be great to know because they do take a bit of work to put together. So guys, don't forget our last book, There Was an Old Bloke Who Swallowed a Chook. There were so many of them. There was someone who swallowed a llama, a mozzie, all sorts of things. It's really a great way to theme stories for kids to read. And it does say party filler, bag filler. They were very reasonably priced. They were discounted. That's why I bought one. I may go back and buy some of the other stories to make plushies for if I think they will sell at markets. Anyway, guys, until early July, please make sure you get your photos in for our last section of Book Buddy AU. Bye for now.